What's up, guys? This is Tony Shu, and today we're gonna take a look at my first ever custom sneaker. Let's get it, YouTube. Before we jump into it today, guys, if you haven't done so already, smash that like button for future content. Please consider subscribing. And with that out of the way, let's get to it. Guys, I am so excited about this sneaker. Back in December 2020, in the middle of this pandemic, I decided that after I saw a few videos on YouTube about SoleSavy, that I was gonna join SoleSavy and embark on a new adventure to be able to be in a community where people love sneakers and want to be able to help each other cop. That's what I got into, and that's what I've been in since December. Now, if you guys don't know, last year at some point, SoleSavy decided to do what's called the SS1, which is the first SoleSavy collaborative custom sneaker, where they decided to go ahead and take a Jordan 1 silhouette and make a custom sneaker out of it, which I don't know if you can do at this point now with all the legalities with Nike, Jordan Brand, the Air Jordan 1 silhouette and everything else. Probably most likely won't be able to happen again. They announced SS2, they were taking orders. I said to myself, whatever, let's do it. Let's get an SS2. Fast forward into February, March, April, May. They went through design after design. DP, the man behind SoleSavy, had members vote on designs, had members vote for specific design aspects, until they finally came up with one that made sense for everybody, and one that made sense for I should say, the majority of everybody. So here it is. It's in hand. I'm super excited to open this up and show you guys what it looks like. So let's go ahead and dive in, guys. Now, I've already seen pictures of the final one. I believe SoleSavy has already put out a video talking about and showing the actual sneaker, detailed look at it and everything. I'll actually go ahead and put the link in the description below of that sneaker so you guys can kind of take a look at yourself at DP talking about it, going through the actual sneaker, talking about the aspects of the sneaker, design points, the materials and everything else. This is going to be kind of my impression and me going over the sneaker in a very, very generic overview. Whew. I have waited and waited and waited for this moment. Wow. You know, I gotta be honest with you, when you look at all the week to week, the month to month designs, aspects that he talks about in the videos and aspects he talks about in the SoleSavy community, and then you kind of see it, you don't really understand how cool of a feeling it is to get this custom sneaker for SoleSavy members exclusively. They made 800 pairs of this. It's only SoleSavy members that can get this. So I'm kind of excited about it. I actually remember someone said something about making a joke about reselling it on StockX, whatever it is. I looked for the SS1, it wasn't on StockX. It wasn't on Go, it wasn't anywhere. You can't just get it from anywhere. So this sneaker, I know it's gonna be just for me and people like me within the community. One of 800, so. Let's take a look at the box. Right here in front, bow, SoleSavy. So that is the name of the company, name of the community that we belong to. Over here, you got a nice little tag, members only, to let us know it is really just us that are entitled to get this sneaker. We have joined this community. We are part of this community where we've built relationships. We've done all the legwork to be a part of SoleSavy, and this is kind of our reward to ourselves for being part of the community. Right here, SS2 custom. Again, like I said before, one of 800, and my size is size 13. On the other end, you have imprinted here Garrickson, which happens to be the company who made the sneaker. It's a company out of Philadelphia, which DP worked with to design, consult with in terms of materials, what works with what, and they were the ones that actually made the sneaker. So kudos to them. Thank you so much for this. And the moment of truth. Whew. Wow. Let's take a look. First things first, let's take a look at what's in the box. So in the box you have sneaker with the SoleSavy hang tag, which is pretty neat. And then that's the right sneaker, left sneaker, no hang tag. What you probably noticed when I was showing you the shoe was in the back, it says here in the heel, SoleSavy, which is I think a pretty neat touch. In the box you also get a set of the original Nike Air insoles, and I'll show you in a second what they have in terms of the insole now. And you get a second set of laces. The shoe comes with the white laces, which is kind of cool. This is obviously an Air Max 90 silhouette, as you can tell. And if you look at the bottom here, this is pretty clearly a laser blue colorway, which if you watch the videos that were out in the description below, DP talks about being able to buy several hundred pairs of a certain silhouette and a certain color to be able to make it affordable for all of us to be able to buy the sneaker, as well as to be able to have enough of them to make as many sneakers. So let's go ahead and kind of go over the sneaker real quick. Right here on the lateral side, you get the little engraved here, SoleSavy. Looks like it was stamped on, which is a neat little touch because, you know, you really can't rub that off. It's not like it's printed where you can just, over time, it wears down. It doesn't. The actual piece of it that it's printed on is like a rough leather. It's kind of like a worn rough leather, which is kind of cool because when you look at it in terms of detail, it looks like it's actually like a worn down, aged leather. You have the white Nike swoosh that's cut off right here. That is to go with the SoleSavy symbol, which is also cut right in the middle. That's kind of their little play with the Nike swoosh. Make it also so it's not really officially a Nike sneaker because it is not officially collab with Nike. It is just a sneaker that they decided to make it custom with. You also have on top here, you got some hits of suede here on the maroon, as well as the blue portion here. There's some suede. And then on the toe box, you have a corduroy, which is also maroon, but like a darker tint of maroon corduroy. It's crazy. You have all these different materials. You have the leather, which is like the aged leather. You have the suede, the leather, the little textured leather for the swoosh. You have the corduroy. Here on the heel, you have more of the suede here on the Nike Air heel tab. Obviously surrounded by the blue suede that I talked about before, followed by underneath the aged leather, as well as the medial side, same thing that goes around. Oh, and one of my favorite parts of this shoe is the tongue itself. You got the fabric tongue, blue accent right there stitched in, and then the deconstructed tongue here exposing the foam, which is pretty neat. So there's a number attached here. Looks like I am number 48 of 800. Pretty neat. You have the SoleSavy tag right there on the tongue as well. Here, little yellow accents. Let's talk about what I don't love. I honestly didn't love the fact that they went with maroon as the most dominant piece of the sneaker. I'm not a huge maroon guy. I don't have a lot of maroon sneakers, and you know, it's just not something that I'm really into. Now, I'll say I do like this shoe overall. It looks nice. It feels really good in hand. You know, I'll be honest with you, when they came out with the final design, I wasn't super excited about it. I wasn't super hyped like some other people were. Some people in the community were Super excited, and good reason. You're getting a custom sneaker. It's made specifically for a limited amount of people. And when you talk about limited, you know, when you look at the Union Jordan 4s are out, you know, right now, they're talking about less than 100,000 pairs. You're talking about the Jordan 85 reverse spread that came out last year. They're numbered 1 to 25,000. There are so many sneakers you can think of that come out that are so limited to 20, 30, 50,000 pairs. This is limited to 800 pairs. So that's, you know, a big reason to be very excited, because you're getting a super limited sneaker, and it's a sneaker that is part of something. It's part of something that you are literally on every day. I mean, I'm on my phone just like everyone else is. Every day you go through your social media, you go through your text messages, and part of my daily routine, as well as everyone else's part of SoleSavy, is they go into the Slack app and they log into their SoleSavy community, and you check your monitors, you check your chats that you're part of, and you communicate with people that you now call friends because you talk to them so much. You know, you end up knowing people, getting to know people through their direct messages, getting to know people through helping them out with assists, getting to know people that are willing to help you out and assist you. And, you know, it feels good to have something that's really remembering of your time with SoleSavy. Now, am I going to be part of SoleSavy forever? Honestly, probably not. I do like SoleSavy, and for the time being, I don't intend on leaving anytime soon, but nothing's forever, right? You know, there's definitely a lot of thought into the sneaker, and I'm not mad at it. I think it looks really, really cool. I'm not sure how often I'd be wearing this sneaker because of the fact that, you know, I'm not into maroon, and the corduroy is kind of wacky to me. Because I spent money on this, I'm gonna wear it. This is mostly gonna be a summer shoe with my shorts on, or maybe even like a fall sneaker for the fall time when I'm going out and about. I do love Air Max 90s. Air Max 90s are probably my favorite silhouette of the Air Maxes. 90, 95, 97s. 90s my favorite by far. I've had more pairs of 90s. With that said, let's get to down foot. Thank you for watching the video today about the SS2. Many of you will never ever see this shoe, never touch this shoe, but I really appreciate you guys watching anyway, supporting the channel. As always, smash that like button if you haven't yet, subscribe for future content. Until next time, see you guys.